Hi everyone, my name is Ashley, and today I want to show you how to insert checkboxes onto Google Sheets so that you can create a habit tracker. I also want to give you 2 additional tips at the end of the video. So let's head over to a copy of our daily habits and get started. Entering in a checkbox is the super simplest thing you could probably do. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is click in the cell that you want your checkbox to be in. I'll just continue on to 3. And what you want to do is you want to go to Insert, Checkbox. Bam, done, works. Love that for us. And if we need to fill additionally, we just click on it till we get to the next cell that we want. I'll have to see this little cross here and then pull over. And then now it works in a column 4. So the additional tip that I wanted to give you is how to calculate all the completed and incompleted. So whenever you enter a checkbox, the formula bar will say false if it is unchecked, and it will say true if it is checked. Those are the important things that we need to know for the formulas that we are creating. What we will do is we will go down to the completed, and the formula that will be entered is also going to be linked down below. Because of how your setup might be, the ranges might be a little bit different. So I gave you just the basic formula that Google gives you when you just put in the equal sign. And then I also gave you the example that I will be using. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put in the equal sign. We are going to write the word count if open parenthesis. Now from here, it's going to tell you to select the range. Now my range of data for me is going to be from B3 all the way to B13. So I want to select all of that. Again, depending on your setup, it might be a little bit different. You just have to double check. So in order to select all of these, I'm going to hit the shift button and click on the cell in B13. Now for this, we are doing the completed. So we want to calculate everything that is checked off. So we are going to enter that word true because this is going to populate all the data that is checked off. Remember when I said earlier in the formula bar, it'll say true or false. Whoops. Oh gosh, I went back too far. You know, it's always something. Like truly. What's going on here? Technical difficulties. It's a reality though. Y'all have no idea how many times I recorded this video. Okay, there we go, fixed. Okay, so now we are going to do the incomplete. So it's going to be the same thing, except for now we're going to look at the data that is not checked off. So we're going to change that word true to false, and that's going to populate all the incomplete data. So it's going to be the same thing, equal count if, and then we are going to do open parenthesis. The range for me is going to be B3, shift button, all the way to B13. We're going to do a comma, and we are going to enter false. And we are going to push enter, and there you have it. We have the incompleted. Everything that's not checked is 6. Now, I will say that you can also drag the formula over, but you are going to, if you have data, see how this is all completed. I went all the way to B13. You don't necessarily have to do everything down to the top. So you see how this is still calculating from D3 to D13. That's okay. But if you wanted to take the data away, you know, you would just do B3 to B6. That's all the data that I need to formulate. And then it would, you know, it would just be a little bit different depending on how much data is entered into each of these cells. I hope that's not confusing. I guess I could have left that part out, but I feel like it's a little helpful. So you always want to check to make sure that the ranges are properly done, because if not, then your data is going to be miscalculated. And if you're doing a lot of different things, you don't want to have to go back and figure out where the screw up was at. So the last thing I want to show you is how I'm going to format this column in order to fit my data better. You see how this is kind of just closed in, makes it a little bit neater in my opinion, saves more space. What you'll do is you'll make sure that the column is highlighted just by clicking on it. Then you are going to right click and you're just going to go down to Resize Column. And this screen will pop up. It'll say Resize Column, whatever the column is or the row. And you are going to click on Fit to Data, and that will wrap it so that it fits to your data. So I hope that this was helpful. And also, if you need help, feel free to comment below and I'll try to help you to the best of my ability. And I also have a book that I recommend if you're trying to build daily habits, and it is called Atomic Habits. It's a great book and I truly, truly recommend it. You can find it on YouTube probably for free as an audiobook. And I had it online. I had gotten it for free. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Regardless, if you have to pay for it or not, it's a great book. And I think that it is very beneficial to my life and has helped me. So there you have it. I hope everyone has a great day.